Once upon a time, there was a kid from Fergus Falls looking to create the most fun class in the world.
Okay, first things first, I gotta pick the teacher's name. I love Winnie the Pooh! That was random. I love the name Christopher Robin! Okay, well, I'm looking for a teacher's name. I wouldn't want it to copy it exactly, so why not go with Chris Walters? That sounds like a good teacher name, right? Now I'm hungry for honey! Ugh, you're no help to me. If I could make a class about anything, what would it be? Oh, I got it! Nature! That's what the most fun class ever would be. Alright, time to think about class content. Okay, obviously first I gotta go over the syllabus because this is a fun class and that's what fun classes do. Ah, yes, this looks good. Okay, so we have 1 day down. Wow, this might be harder than it looks to get the whole semester in here. Hey, I know you're just doing a video for class and because you need this presentation, but why did you pick to go first? Also, make sure you get as close to 10 minutes as you can. That's the cutoff. And, wait, and you have to write a final paper? Oh, that's a lot of work for one class. Wow, well, good luck. I know that you won't procrastinate it to the last minute. And, shout out to Christina Swellstad for filming. Okay, time for me to go back under. I have to go milk my watermelons. Huh, that's weird. I thought I heard something. Okay, quit wasting time. Remember you have to show how the ideas and images you have encountered this semester can help them tell something about the land. He is going to want you to see references, ideas, and or language from your journal entries and essays you have read this semester. See, I read that straight from the assignment sheet. Also, did you clean your room for this? You heard something, right? Huh. What? Okay, never mind. I gotta get this done. Alright, the first subject I want to talk about is the values and the obstacles going into nature. Some values of going into nature would be fun for an individual's health, peace, inspiration, education, and so many other things. Some obstacles would be fear, access, weather, and any other distractions. I think that this would be a fun, easy way to ease the students into class. I hope they can draw connections to their own life through it. The next big topic that we could talk about in class could be learning about my personal favorite, transcendentalists. Reading works from Ralph Waldo Emerson and Henry David Thoreau. I hope the students look at these works and it changes how they look at nature as a whole. One of my favorite lines from Emerson's work, Nature, reads, "All science has one aim, namely to find a theory of nature. We have theories of races and functions, but scarcely yet a remote approach to an idea of creation. We are now so far from the road to truth that religious teachers dispute and hate each other, and speculative men are esteemed unsound and frivolous." The thing I love so much about transcendentalism is how much of an art it is. It's like reading poetry, and Emerson does such a good job at it. This line can go so many ways. I think he's talking about how not just one person can say what nature is, and that it's all subjective, neither black nor white. Okay, so it'll be hard to follow up transcendentalism, but this is the most fun class ever, and what does everybody like? Small animals. There's a few good ones to read here. Stories like Tarka the Otter by Henry Williamson and Living Like Weasels by Annie Dillard. What I like about Living Like Weasels is how similar it is to transcendentalism. There are many parts where it is open to interpretation and has deeper meaning, as it is easy to see that this class is going to have a large theme of being open and speculative of nature, something that is very prevalent to transcendentalism. Okay, so after small animals, we can get into big animals and talk about how the animals are used as symbols. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Okay, that is fun. Animals could be looked at in many different ways. Political parties, spirit animals, languages, almost any way imaginable. I hope the students can take away that animals are special and fragile animals. Hey, make sure before you go to the next scene that you make sure you add in those videos of nature you took out through this semester. Otherwise, you took them for no reason. to cover that will make the class fun and exciting. The next few sections we should read about are local geniuses. Local geniuses are so important to regions around the world. To know an area so well is an honor, and it should be treasured. This is great because the students should know a local genius, and it'll make the content seem personal to them. At the end of the semester here, some good things to talk about would be natural phenomenons and death. These are some things I don't really look at, but are very important to nature. A good way to end the semester would be to read The World Without Us by Alan Weisman. This is a good book. That's not even the right book. Okay, whatever. The World Without Us is a great book that looks at all aspects of nature and what it would be like without us. The students should enjoy the book. This will be a great end of the semester read. I think that's all we have the class would have time for. Maybe read a few more short stories at the end, but ultimately just get the class over with. Okay, that wasn't too bad to make up that class plan. Okay, so let's make sure we got everything. You presented your observations in the prairie. You went over what we've read. Did you make any thesis? I think you got all those pretty well handled. I hope everybody enjoys the video. I mean, the script you wrote was over 1,400 words. Well, goodbye. Oh my God!